All right. So we have social media impacts over our lifetime. So I think social media can be like brought into like 4 or 5 points. First, starting with how we communicate. Social media has revolutionized the way that we communicate. We can now text and call from anywhere in the world. We can update our friends across the globe about our lives just from a click of a button. Social media has been around for quite a while, and so we've seen it progress and we've seen it change a lot over time. Um, and one of the big changes is how we have like a lot of privacy issues and a lot of hacking issues, and how hackers have like become more relevant and how they've become like scarier over time, and a lot of bad stuff, and how people have made social media change. Um, Something else to note, I we talked in one of my other classes. We talked about how we have a regression of communication, and we have a regression of communication by using emojis. Um, so, like cavemen and cavewomen, they used to make pictures on stones to like communicate, and how we are using emojis to communicate. It kind of shows a little bit of a regression, almost. Um, that like we now use pictures, but I think it can be argued that like we use pictures as just like a way to convey things fast. But I digress. Business and marketing. Oh yeah, and social media and marketing. So yeah, social media is a really big tool for businesses to engage with their customers. With Google Ads having such a strong grasp of the ads we see, and with YouTube and other streaming platforms having unskippable ads, and with all businesses needing an online presence, social media is like a huge part of marketing and business. All big corporations need some kind of social media page. I feel like all of them have some kind of social media that's like in some kind of form, whether it be a whether it's like a website or like even just regular page on like Instagram, Facebook, whatever. Um, so we have those, like big companies have those, and a good reason they have it is because like everything's super trackable. You can track your analytics, and then you can adjust like to meet the target audience or meet whatever analytics you're trying to meet. And I think it's a really important skill for industry. So information and news, social media is has like a vast web of information. Lots of people can learn new skills or they can learn about new things. But I believe that a lot of people have been seeing a lot of politics of late, and honestly, like there's a lot of lies and a lot of like misinformation going around, and there's a lot of biases upon everything. And honestly, I think it's honestly atrocious, like the amount of non-fact checking that is going on, and the amount of information going about is honestly crazy to me. And then lastly, we have memes. Memes have been a staple for all social media platforms, making funny jokes and making jokes of other characters online. Um, Honestly, they're a cultural norm in our society and are a big part of social media accounts, especially with like Gen Z, even with like Gen X. Like a lot of people, honestly, like people of all age groups in some form do memeing. And a lot of memes uh, can like lead to informing people about things, and most of the time it's just for laughs. But in recent times, it seems like some people have been using memes to spread hate or misinformation. And honestly, like I just feel like the world's it's a little bit tougher out here. All right, that's it. Thank you.